Hi everyone, Ronelia here. Welcome back to the Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel. Today I have got a traveller's notebook layout using the December goodies, and I am starting off with just choosing what papers will match my photos. These are all quite dark Polaroids taken at a hen's night, and so luckily the papers from this month's kit are quite perfect to match these particular photos. I end up going with that beautiful inky florally blue paper, and I'm just cutting it to size so that it will fit into the little pocket that is in my traveler's notebook. Now, I am saving that extra bit as well because I'm going to use that to back some photos later. I am just checking to make sure that it fits, and now that it fits, I am going to start assembling my photos and seeing how I want them laid out. I decided to put the selfie on the right page because I thought it would be more appropriate to have the clearer photo on the more busy background. And then I'm going to mat my other two photos on some papers. I am matting this particular photo on the dark blue paper to carry that sort of colour across. And then the other two photos I'm matting on this beautiful light blue paper as well. Now, I am actually keeping quite a small little border. I didn't want too much of the paper to show, but I did want to kind of have that element, the colour popping through a little bit. So that's why the border is quite thin. And as I'm cutting that out, I should also say this is my first time ever filming a video. So you'll see pretty soon I'm going to start having to make some decisions about ephemera and how it's laid out and everything, and I kind of panic because I am being filmed. Oh, I'm filming myself doing this. But eventually I do get the hang of it and I do get comfortable with what I'm doing, and then you'll see how I progress going forward. For now, I decided to stick that photo down on the right hand side, and now I'm just going through the pack of ephemera to see what items I like, what items I can use on another layout, and so forth. So, excuse me, I am putting all my favourite items at the top, and then the ones I'm going to pack away that don't necessarily have a sentiment that matches or that really don't match my colour themes, they're the ones that are going sort of at the bottom right hand corner there. The ephemera from this month are just absolutely beautiful. I love the gold detailing, and they're just absolutely stunning. Now, I thought that the left background was a little bit more plain, and so I wanted to use the stencil which came with the kit, and I'm using Speckled Egg, the Distress Oxide, to just do some blending and to see how that goes. Now, I do like how it looks, but in the end, most of it actually gets covered up, but it is peeking through, which is nice as well. What I like about that blue pop of colour that's sort of coming through there on the left-hand side is that in a way it sort of matches the kind of stencily look of that blue inky paper. So I like that it kind of carries that over to both sides and makes it look more cohesive. Next up, I am sticking down the other two photos that I haven't stuck down yet. I didn't want to add too many layers to those because I didn't want to bulk out my traveler's notebook too much. So just the one little border background, and that's all I'm going to do for that. Now, I am looking at the ephemera and seeing what I actually want to use. Initially, I actually start off being quite decisive and popping down that sticker from the Pink Fresh sticker sheet. And then I start looking to see if there's anything else from the sticker sheet that I like, to see if any of the sentiments match the night out that I had, or essentially I'm just trying to decide what's going to work well. First decision I make is I put down this little phrase sticker. Sorry about my big head in the way. I put down this little sticker that says celebrate underneath that one Polaroid on the right. And now I am searching and trying to make some decisions, but sort of going in circles. At one point I thought I would use that best day, but then I didn't use that. I did use that this is what matters bit of ephemera, and I really like that. And so eventually you'll see that I actually do go for a bit of a circle theme on the left-hand side, where I wanted the eye to lead all the way down from the top photo to the bottom photo, and I use circles to help that happen, to sort of get the eye to move across. I also grabbed the sticker sheet again, and I used this kind of purpley circle as well. Even though it didn't exactly match the blue color scheme that I went for, I thought it was sort of in the same color family, so I allowed myself to use it. And now I'm thinking about what my title is going to be. I like that thankful, and the idea is that I thought I could do some journaling about what I'm thankful for, or how I'm thankful for my friends, and I sort of leave it sitting there to see how I feel about it. That's something I often do. I would put a bit of ephemera on the paper, see if I like it, let it sit and have a think about it. Then I went through some of the cutouts from one of the cut apart sheets from this month, and I really liked that stripy text box with this one here, the black one. And I thought I really like to use that. But at first I thought I'll actually use this tag. And so I cut it into a tag shape and I punched the hole. And then I actually realized that it doesn't really fit anywhere on the page. At one point I was thinking I could squeeze it in behind one of those photos, but that didn't work out. And then eventually I sort of settled on this Life is Lovely for the title. And I really thought that the scripty writing matched well with some of the blocky writing that I had previously. I stuck on that memory, a bit of ephemera, and then I cut out this black label so that there was less white space around the outside. Eventually, I just couldn't make this one work though. I tried, but it just clashed, unfortunately. So what I ultimately do is I get a label, a blue label from the Pink Fresh sticker sheet instead, and that works out quite well as well, excuse me. So now I have committed to the memories, and I just flip it up a little bit to give it a bit of dimension. And that's when I grab that sticker from the sticker sheet and stick that down and layer over the Life is Lovely piece of ephemera. And so that's the title of this particular project. It's Life is Lovely. And I nearly stuck it upside down. I'm very glad I didn't. It overlaps a little bit on the side, so I just had to cut it off on both sides, but luckily didn't cut into the writing too much. And I quite like how it interacts with the edges. It makes it look like it go on forever and ever and ever. Now I absolutely love these little sprinkly bits that came in the kit, and I think I've used them for every single project I have filmed so far. I just adore them. I liked how the gold tied in with the gold from the ephemera, and there's the dark blacks that really works as well, and then the white. So they were just perfect color, and they just add a little bit of a something to it. I fiddle around with that one a little bit because I didn't know exactly where I put it. I like actually where it is there, and I keep it there. I added my journaling off screen, and now I'm just popping in the date. And I think that this layout is essentially going to be done. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to add a little border, just a black line, just to tie it all together and just kind of look a bit more cohesive. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with doing these borders. I just feel like a page isn't complete without them. You'll see them in a lot of my projects this month. And once that is done, I am going to slip the paper into that little pocket, because this is a pocket traveler's notebook. And that's it. That's my first project. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.